welcome to Lucas Oil Speedway side of tonight's Rev Sim Shop
Good
Dirt
luck,
Street Stock
everybody.
Series. Of course we had to get interrupted there. It wouldn't be SRL if we didn't. Starting lineup for our first race here. We have Ethan Evers, Scott Elson front row. Seems our mute button's not working either. Glorious.
I don't got a choice.
It's a struggle tonight already. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Result of this race will be inverted for the next race too. I forgot that too.
I cannot mute them. So we're going to have to listen to the drivers. The whole Dirt Street Stock race. I hope they're not annoying. Feature 1, Ethan Evers randomly put on pole. Scott Elson 2nd, Joey Brewer 30, and Montrose 4th. Got Nathan Lafayette 5th, Cody Ernest 6th, Cody Cleaver in 7th, David Magle 8th, and Michael Brophy. I guess that's how we say that one. Brophy. Hello, Dustin. Welcome. Hi, Zariah. Hello, William. Welcome in, everybody. Race number 1 of the 2 dirt races tonight. And then we head to the Fort Worth screen printing. No, we don't. We head to the Labor 12 Truck Series. I'm so used to Tuesdays being Xfinity that I can't get that out of my damn head. Pace truck's heading off. Have to wait for the green on this initial start. All subsequent starts will be on leader, but they do have to wait until they get around to the end of this wall before they can go even on restarts. So right there where that orange cone is, and that end of the wall back there, where that ambulance is, that is the line for the restarts going forward. Here we go. Ethan Evers down low, 35 Scott Elson up high, 3 wide is the 4 of Joey Brewer, looks to the inside. Brewer going after the lead, have to watch out for those tires down low. Seen quite a few drivers clip those tires and ruin their race. Scott Elson trying to hang on to the lead. Brewer putting on the pressure. Tight little 9-car fields, everyone's still bunched up pretty well. Brewer trying to make that hay down low. Looks like the track stayed a little slick to start off here. I'm surprised they started off that slick. Elson sends it in. Ethan Evers sends it even higher, goes over the cushion. Ethan recovers. Lafayette running 3rd. Montrose digging to the inside. Not quite able to get there. Montrose trying to take over the 3rd spot from Lafayette. Brewer settled into 2nd behind Elston. Cody Ernest picked up a feature win last week. He's fighting in the 5th spot, trying to get his way into this battle with Lafayette. So here comes that 88 car. Try to go right through the middle. Goodness gracious. Montrose down low. Ernest in the middle. Lafayette up at the top. The top 2 have checked out on him. Lafayette the winner there. Pulls off Ernest and Montrose the loser as he falls behind his teammate Cleaver, drops to 6th. Now Lafayette fighting off Cody Ernest in the 88. A little bit of contact coming out of the corner. Ernest able to hang on to it, doesn't turn the 0-0. Now Cody Cleaver in the 2, makes his way into the picture. Lafayette gets all kinds of out of shape. That'll give Ernest the 3rd spot, and now Cody Cleaver's going to fight him for 4th. Cleaver digging down low. He's going to over-rotate the car. That's going to cost him dearly as he goes through the infield, having a bit of an adventure. He'll drop back to the 7th spot, now 8th. As Ethan Evers gets by, he'll go all the way to the tail of the field. Cody Cleaver fighting for that 4th spot. Lafayette not giving up on Cody Ernest just yet. Ernest drifting it up the track. Lafayette getting a chance to fight back on the inside, the 0-0. All the action happening for 3rd on back. It's the top 2. Oh, that's 7 car around. Michael Brophy. I'm going to just assume that's how you pronounce this.
Yeah.
And the teammate, Cody Cleaver, got involved there late. Let's see what happens to the 7. Battling ahead of Ethan Evers. Just loses it back end around too much.
We didn't need that, did we?
Then Ethan Evers finishes him off, and then Cody Cleaver, a little bit of contact at the end, not going to hurt his car too much. Scott Elson, Joey Brewer checked out. They're going to get caught back up now. Lafayette able to grab that 3rd spot. Cody Ernest It's falling back to 8th. Let's see what happened to Cody. Let's see how the 88 got so far back. Ian Montrose behind Cody Ernest. Ian Montrose hooks him in the right rear into the wall. Not sure if he came up and cleared himself or not. Let's see if we can get a drone out there and get some replay footage. Go on board up high on this 88, see if he comes across the nose of Ian. It looks like Ian got the nose in there and Ernest just came across it, didn't know he was there. So that one, Cody Ernest not clear, going across the nose of the 1. Ian Montrose. So we get set for the restart. Looks like nobody came down the pit lane to take their fast repair, so that's a good sign. Elson and Brewer on the front row. Elson gives it the gas. A little bit of door contact. Heard the quick apology there.
Good. I was trying to get where I could see your car. I just went to single monitor, so it makes it a little harder.
Oh, Montrose and that's David Nagel, the 86, making contact. A couple of red cars banging off one another. Montrose now to the outside of Lafayette. That is for 3rd. I think that San Francisco car needs a number 2 on it after Sunday. Well, 1 is a little bit deceiving. Too soon? Brewer and Elson had checked out. Now they got an Ian Montrose hot on their tails. Approach halfway. Elson, Brewer, Montrose, Evers, Lafayette, your top 5. Then Damon Nagel, Cody Ernest, Cody Cleaver, and Michael Burrowfee. Burrowfee. We're going to have to ask him how he pronounced that. He didn't post in the driver thing. We're supposed to get our driver pronunciations in. Someone in the race should ask him. No, my luck, it's something like groupie. It doesn't really make much sense. Like Ethan Evers instead of Evers. Montrose put the pressure on Joey Brewer on the inside. Ethan Evers all the way up by the wall there coming up too. Brewer holding off Montrose for now. Top 3 go back to single file and we approach the end of the halfway lap. Of course, no stage points in this, but fun to note that we're halfway. Looks like everyone's getting up on that cushion now. The whole top 4 is at least. We'll see Ernest a little bit lower. And Lafayette and Cleaver, but the top 4 all up there. Ernest is digging down low, trying to make up some ground down there. Top 4 riding in each other's tire tracks. If one of them makes a mistake, everyone behind him is going with him. Nagel looking a little bit inside of Montrose, tried to get it down, but he rotated a little too much. Nagel fortunate to hang on to 4th and not lose too much time. Lost maybe 0.3 of a second there, that's not too bad. Looks like this track's become very one groove. Ernest's going to try the bottom again. See if he can't find anything to hook up and get off the corner. I know he gets up and into the outside wall trying it. Kudos for him for trying. Looking for something. Looks like Cody Cleaver jumped the cushion. Went into the outside wall back in 7th. Oh my gosh.
Water under the bridge. And we do enter the next round robin. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong, Jake.
You're just an asshole.
Okay, then.
Perfect. Perfect. Top 5 still single files. We look for any kind of racing out there. The track's gotten very one groove. It goes. I don't know how, but it goes. Top 4 still single file. Elston a little bobble there. We'll see if Brewer's able to get to his inside. Laps winding down in feature number 1. We had one caution in this one so far. Montrose is going to jump the berm. There goes Nagel to 3rd. 88's trying to take away 4th. Ernest not quite able to get Montrose yet. Make a light contact as they go across the start-finish line. Meanwhile, Brewer is able to get the slider on Elston. Now they're going to be 3 wide as Damon Nagel bounces off his teammate there. Brewer, though, in the lead, getting that slider completed. Nagel and Elston battle for 2nd. A couple of teammates. Elston digging up high, and Nagel making that bottom work for him. Cody Ernest trying to get in the top 3 here. Just can't find any grip on the bottom in that 88. See if Nagel can go for the win here with the laps winding down. 4 to go. Has the fender alongside going down the front stretch. And I get so turned around on this track. That is the back stretch. That's the front stretch. And the caution is out right when we were getting a hell of a battle for the lead. It's like Cody Ernest has brought out our caution. I think he broke it. He doesn't want to drive no more. And that left front suspension is toast on the 88. I think he's going to get the tire here. Well, it was already broken. Look at it.
I think he's thinking that he could do a good finish right there.
Before this, he breaks that left front.
I know. I was waiting for Scott to make a mistake, and he ran off a little bit, and then dang if I didn't do it too.
Break it. Maybe right there, I guess. I guess he got close enough to that tire that iRacing decided to break his suspension one more time. But you'll see it's fine there, and the next thing you know, right there, iRacing decided to hit that tire and broke his suspension. That's crazy. Plenty of room on our screens between the two, but apparently iRacing decided, nah fam, your suspension's done. 88 can't turn, takes it to the pit lane. One of our winners last week. He'll finish 9th in this first heat. First feature, excuse me. We'll line him up and have a 3-lap shootout to the finish. Just when we were getting a good battle. 4 car has to wait till that orange tire on the inside. And he can take off. Right about now. Green flag's out in the air. Brewer and Nagel. Nagel had gotten alongside of him. Now he's got to do it all over again, but he jumps the cushion. That's going to let Brewer escape. The battle is on for 3rd on back. Lafayette and Elston. You see the one on Montrose trying to make this a 3-wide affair. Couldn't quite get down there. He's going to send it anyway. Montrose gets to the bottom. Trying to make that low line work. Lafayette bounces it into Elston. That's going to help Montrose. Keeps that bottom line viable for him. Then Lafayette pushes Elston way up the hill. Then he's going to come down into Cody Cleaver. Cleaver has to make an adjustment. Elston and Lafayette bang fenders. Brewer out in front on the white flag lap. Has a little bit of competition from Nagel, but Nagel's really going to have to send it if he's going to make it stick. Not able to do so. Brewer's going to come off the high line and pick up the win. Nagel 2nd. Montrose steals the 3rd.
Have a good race there.
Scott, Elston, Lafayette, Cleaver, Evers, Brophy, and Ernest. So we head to feature number 2. We'll invert the field, which means Cody Ernest breaking his suspension will be on the pole for tonight's race. Wow, that was exciting. There's a lot going on in that feature. As we head to feature number 2, Joey Brewer will try to be our double feature winner.
Sorry, I'm up in front of all y'all.
Cody Ernest will start first. So Michael Brophy in 2nd, Ethan Evers 3rd, Cody Cleaver 4th, Nathan Lafayette 5th, Scott Elston 6th, Ian Montrose in 7th, Damon Nagel 8th, and Joey Brewer in the 9th spot. So we get set for feature number 2.
Whew, after that, we need to start adding about a 5-minute break in between here.
I would love that, so I can get some things said and interviewed. And I would love that. Interview review the top 3 in feature 1 before we move on to feature 2. That'd be great time. If you're listening, Scott. All right. Feature number 2. Cody Ernest going to try to pick up a win like he did last week. Rev Sim Shop Dirt Street Stock Tour. Pace truck's off. We're about a half a lap away from green. This pace truck fails in turn 1 here. Very odd place. Evers gives our leader a bump there. Green flag's out in the air, and we got an extra 10 laps in feature number 2. With the field invert, we'll see if the 88 can hold on to the lead coming off the corner, able to get it done. Ernest to the top. I'm sure he'll go back to the bottom, so he's kind of been running that all night. And he's skating through the middle of the track, very slick. Ernest trying to find some grip. We're 3 wide further back, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Really, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and all of them. We just piled up in there. Cody Cleaver, where he come from, gets past the 7 of Brophy. Now he's trying to take the lead. Ernest has decided to run the top wisely. Oh, the 4 Brewers around, gets pushed back straight again. We stay green. They're still making contact back in the back. Meanwhile, Cody Cleaver going for the race lead, working the inside. Did not think there was enough grip down there, but Cleaver trying to prove me wrong in that too. Fine looking race car there. Wrapping the bottom into 2. Staying patient on the throttle. Putting up a fight on Cody Ernest. Cody and Cody out front. One has the T, one has the D. I said that as weirdly as possible. The Cody and Cody show. Going hard for the lead here in feature number 2. Two great looking race cars to boot too. Cody staying patient, wrapping it around the bottom. Ernest up top, letting it fly on the high line. He's going to go over the cushion. That could give Cleaver the gap he needed. And the 2 takes the lead. Cody Ernest falls to 2nd. Ian Montrose 3rd. Michael Brophy 4th. Joey Brewer 5th. As we get a caution, Ethan Evers in the 8 has gone around. He's going to get too much rotation on the slick. Back end comes around on him. Nathan Lafayette does a great job avoiding him. I don't know if you know how hard it is to change directions in a dirt car halfway through a corner.
One of these days, David, I'm going to find that magnet that keeps track of my car to yours and move it.
What just happened up front? It gave the lead back to Cody Ernest. Is that just iRacing saying that was the last timing loop when you got the yellow? This Cleaver was definitely out in front. There's Ernest going way up the hill. I'm guessing iRacing just decided to go to the last lap when the yellow came out. That puts Ernest back on the point. Wow. That's got to be heartbreaking for Cody Cleaver. Got that gift, and that gift was taken away very quickly. Pace truck's off. We have half a lap until we go back racing. Rolls out of turn number 4, and here we go. Rev Sim Shop Dirt Street Stock Tour back underway. Cody Ernest giving the lead back after jumping the cushion. Now he's going to dig down low. He clips a tire right in front of Ian Montrose. Montrose trying to put the pressure on for 2nd and the lead. Cleaver goes all the way to that high line. He jumps the cushion a little bit, but there might be some grip up there. Does find that grip. He powers by on the outside line. 88 of Ernest going to stay low. Cleaver getting a little too much rotation there. Fortunately, Montrose doesn't clobber him. They get back single file again. Cleaver really finding some momentum on that high line. Gets alongside the 88 of Ernest. The trick is here. The track a little flattens off and he just can't find it on the 1 and 2 end of the racetrack. 3 and 4, he's really good on that high line. 1 and 2, it just kind of, the track falls away and it doesn't have that same banking on exit. I think that's where Ernest is able to eat him up. This time he stays a little bit lower on the exit. He's going to be way up too high this time. He jumps over that cushion. You see the front end getting light. That's going to put him in trouble of losing second to his teammate now. Montrose is going to take over second. See Brewer back there in fourth. Damon Nagel in fifth. And the 7 of Michael Brophy. Nathan Lafayette, Scott Elson, Ethan Evers. 9-car field for you tonight. So teammates put on a show for second. And we get our second caution right after we had checked on these guys back here. It's like Michael Brophy in 7 gets a little too far around and
time me into that pass. Sorry, Damon.
00 Lafayette that time a little too close to be able to change directions and get away from him. We get our second caution of this race. Pace truck jumping out. Wondering how Cody Cleaver was shown first truck car behind the pace truck. That's because Ernest was way up ahead. Oh, we've gotten that straightened out now. Seems like no one needed the fast repair there. No one's come down the pit lane. There's a little damage to the front of the 00. Nose was pushed in. Hopefully he doesn't overheat. There are overheating issues with these cars from time to time. Settles in for the restart. So coming off turn number 4. We'll see where Ernest just hides to go right at the cone. Green flag back out in the air. Ernest, Cleaver, Montrose. Montrose trying to get that second spot once again. This time Brewer and that is the 86 of Damon Nagel getting into the fight. Cleaver not getting that grip up high there. Nagel's going to try a crossover here on Montrose with Cleaver to the outside. We're 3 wide for second. Nagel eating it up down there at the bottom. 86 car goes from 4th to 2nd. Cody Ernest saw that. He's going to dig at the bottom. Cleaver gets the good run out of 4 that time. He jumps all the way up to 2nd briefly. Now Ernest is up there with Cleaver. These guys are trying everything they can to find some grip. As you can see, the track very slicked off. Almost makes the racing more entertaining when it's that way. These guys just search everywhere for grip. It's a struggle. Cleaver going to get too much rotation. He's going to come down the hill. Fortunately, everyone avoids him. That'll drop him back to the 4th spot, just in front of Joey Brewer. Now we watch Nagel and Montrose for 2nd. Nagel took that spot right from the bottom. Now Montrose is trying to get even lower than him. Montrose harder on the corner entry. Nagel a little bit better getting the car squared up and driven off the corner. And that gives him the 2nd spot as Cleaver fights his teammate Montrose now for 3rd. As slick as this track is, I don't think we're done seeing cautions. This track is tough right now. There's just no grip. These guys are sliding everywhere. And there it is, caution. Scott Elston. He's going to clip a tire and spin it out on the inside. Fortunately, it doesn't collect anybody else, so he's able to get rolling rather quickly. Alright, as I just got done saying it, I didn't think we were done with cautions. And we're waiting for the pace truck again. Pace truck deploys same place it disappears. Right there.
This is stupid. One minute's telling me to catch the pace car, and next minute it's saying it's behind me.
It's because when you cross the start finish line, you haven't passed this pace truck yet, but by the time you finish going around on turns 1 and 2, it's behind you. That be why. Oh, right at halfway. That's funny, Matt. And there goes the pace truck. It disappears in the middle of 1 and 2, and it comes back out at the end of 2. So when you get the start finish line, it's like catch the pace car, then you go out of the corner you're already heading into. It'll say stay behind the pace car. It's just a weird track for that. The 88, 86 on the front row. Seems like all the red cars are at the front. Top 4 all got red on them. Sounded like someone jumped the cushion. That was the 8 of Ethan Evers. Ernest hangs on to the race lead. Damon Nagel through that center part. Fortunate to pick up a little grip there. Thought he was going to be in trouble for a moment. Now he's up to the top. Has Cleaver behind him. Cleaver back into that car, not rotating. Got him all kinds of out of shape, and now Montrose put on the fight for third. Guess this is fitting with Valentine's Day tomorrow. Are the red cars up front? Also Heart Month. Heart health awareness and CHD awareness, congenital heart disease, all that stuff. 9th of February. Ernest out front, Nagel second. Montrose gets the spot from Cleaver briefly. Cleaver trying to fight back with that highline. Every once in a while he gets a good run off the corner and gets ahead again. Montrose, he'll find a little bit of grip down low and he'll peek out ahead again. Fun battle between these two for third. It's Cody Ernest, Damon Nagel out in front. Up ahead, Damon Nagel starting to put the pressure on Cody Ernest. Ernest started to try and run the bottom a little bit, and he's still going back down there. It's giving Damon Nagel a shot on this outside line. Ernest gets off the corners quicker, but that run, Nagel gets down the straightaway, puts him right to his back bumper. Now Ernest sees that, goes up the track with him. Top two get it sorted once again. We check in on this battle. Cleaver's asserted his dominance over Ian. The teammate battle there settles down. Brewer there in the 5th spot. And you have Lafayette back in, getting around a bit on him, but he gets it gathered back up. Elston. It's a battle for 7th. Brophy sliding away up the track. Elston trying to find that traction down low. Good little battle for that 7th spot. Got all that done up front. Nagel's putting the pressure on Ernest. Staying ahead. Both going to run the low line through 1 and 2. Nagel enters way lower, but Ernest got to the power sooner. Able to get a little bit of a gap. This time Nagel really sent it there, and it stuck right on the edge. Ernest gets the fence. They are trying hard. Now Nagel's wrapping the bottom. Ernest is sliding up. See if Nagel can get the power down. Cody Cleaver's losing it in the background right as we have this battle for the lead. Nagel's trying the bottom on this end in 3 and 4, but that seems to be really eaten up. So Ernest able to hang on to the lead. This is the end that seems Nagel has a little bit of a chance at him. It's a high line out of 1 and 2 really falls away. They could send some sliders to get some crossovers going. One end of the track, high line seems better. The opposite end seems the opposite is true. Nagel will send it in high, try to drive it down off the corner. Get a pretty good run off of 4, but Ernest gets the same run. Now Ernest stays to the top in 1 and 2. Nagel going to try to eat the bottom here. Side by side down the backstretch. All it's going to take is one mistake by Ernest, and Nagel will get this lead. He got a little high there. Nagel's going to keep side by side into 1 and 2. He's going to wrap the bottom. He got a little out of shape though. Carver rotated, still fighting. Oh, here he goes back to the inside with the switchback. Cody Ernest to the inside. Wants to go to the low line ahead of the 86 of Nagel. Nagel tries to send it in there, loses the back end a bit as he had to check up. Catches the inside tire barrier, and that is going to do it. Cody Ernest takes off with the lead. Nagel settles in second. Montrose has gotten back by Cleaver. He didn't like Cleaver asserting his dominance. Now Brewer, Cleaver, and Montrose all in a pile here on the white flag lap. Cody Ernest going to get the win here as long as he doesn't make a huge mistake. Cody Cleaver's going to spin out. That's going to leave it to Brewer and Montrose for this 3rd spot. Checkers in the air. They come off turn number 4. A little contact, Brewer and Montrose. Montrose hangs on to 3rd. Cody Ernest, your winner.
And what happened? Yeah.
I over-rotated trying to get back underneath you and staying off you. Hit the tire.
You hear Nagel still held on to 2nd, even with hitting the tire, so that's impressive.
Enjoyed my first time out, boys.
We could get the top 3 to the waiting room, please, and thank you. Montrose, Nagel, and Ernest.
Top 3 to the waiting room. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next week.
Beautiful. That was an entertaining race.
Good race, everybody.
Well, I think I jumped in a waiting room, so I'll go to the broadcast room and then pull you up. Hang on. I was in the wrong room for a sec. Now we can do it. Ian, DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, so we brought home P3, and for a minute there, it looked like Cody was going to get away from you, and then next thing I know, I look back on you guys, and you're 3 wide all of a sudden. What happened?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I was staying on the bottom for a lot of the stint. I actually didn't own this track until like a minute before the race, so didn't practice, didn't do anything. So really feeling this track out as we went. But you know, turn 1 and 2 seemed like the bottom was better, but 3 and 4 the outside was really strong. So I tried for a while on the bottom, but you know, I just had no momentum. So I moved up to the top and yeah, brought it home P3, which is pretty spectacular considering I didn't practice at all.
Well done there. Nice drive. And I had to get a little ribbing in since you're still in a San Francisco car here. I said, shouldn't that car be number 2?
Yeah. There were no holding calls either, so yeah. I wish I'd just taken that disgraced paint scheme off for this race. But, you know, it is what it is.
10-4. I mean, it's still your team. You got to rock them.
Yeah, exactly.
Better or worse?
Gold. Yeah, exactly.
All right, bud. Well, congrats on that strong P3 run. You didn't get a P2 tonight, so it doesn't have to rub it in too much, right?
No, we didn't. It would have been poetic if it had been P2, so no.
Yeah, so we didn't get all that deep into it. None of that synergy. So you should be able to progress throughout the rest of tonight and have a good night and not have to worry about it anymore, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. The master plan, anyway. We'll see.
All right, Pike, congrats on that P3 run. You got the friends, family, sponsor shoutouts, or even any FUs and list makers tonight?
No, just thank you for the broadcasting. Thanks to Damon and Adam for doing the street stocks. I don't even know who sponsors this. Would you be able? Does anybody sponsor this league?
It'd be a Rev Sim Shop.
Thank you to them. Great people over at Rev Sim Shop for sponsoring the league. Thanks to my teammate Cody for being in VC, and yeah, thanks to all the competitors out there. It was fun.
Is it nice to have Cody back on track?
It is. It's nice to see him back on track. So I said I've missed him in voice chat, and so me and him going back and forth like that's always nice. We were respectful, and I didn't try to take his line away or anything. So yeah, just a bit of good fun.
And at least you can get the full bleach treatment, right?
Yeah, I think that was too much for 1 week. The full bleach treatment was too much. So I need a break, and my ears need a rest for a week. So.
All right, bud. Congrats on that P3, and we'll see you a little bit later in that truck race, yeah?
Yes, sir. See you in Vegas.
All right, good luck.
Oh wait, wait. We were just in Vegas.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring it up. I was going to let it go.
Damn it. I'll catch you later. Thanks, DG.
Take care. Ian Montrose finishing third. Now we go grab the 86 of Damon Nagel. Damon, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're putting on a whale of a battle for the lead there, and so unfortunately you got a little behind. It looked like you checked up, and that caused you to over-rotate into the tire on the inside line. But tell me how fun it was up until that point.
Yeah, it was a blast. Even after my mistake there, it was still a blast. It was
well, that's
fun,
good.
Actually, going back and forth with Cody there for a bit.
Yeah, you guys had a whale of a battle up there for the front, and I'm almost jealous. I was sitting here broadcasting it because it looked like a freaking blast. But you got any thoughts on the race overall tonight? You know, you can wear both hats, the driver and the series owner manager with Scott.
I thought it was very competitive. Felt like there was racing all around, and I feel for Scott. I thought he was going to pull away and take that first race win,
and then we got that yellow bunch of backup. Yep.
But no, I felt like it went really well. I liked how the track handled, and I liked how the first race was a lot of top groove racing, and then it turned into a bottom groove towards the end of that second race. Felt like it was fun.
Yeah, and it's what'd you do with the track states this time? Because it seemed like it slicked off early, and it kind of stayed that way.
So what I've been doing lately is, before we start during practice, I'll set the track state to a random number between 20 and 50. And today it just landed on 36. So we started race 1 at 36, and it carried over from there.
Nice. So sometimes we'll get a pretty tacky track, and sometimes we'll get like tonight where it's really slicked off.
Exactly. I'm trying to keep everyone on their toes.
Perfect. I like it. All right. Well, congrats on that strong P2 run tonight, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane before long.
Hopefully. Have a good one.
You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight, and don't forget your team.
Trevor Project, Delta Prime Racing, you for broadcasting, Scott for letting me do a lot of the stuff for this race, and Outfront Minnesota, and Rev Sim Shop for helping us put this on.
And is it too early to mention rumors that I've heard about next season, or should I keep that quiet?
I haven't heard the rumors.
I mean, they involve you, so you ought to. I'll talk to you about it off stream. We'll see if we talk about it next week.
Okay.
All right. Damon Nagel bringing home P2 tonight. Thank him for all his work he puts on for the league for us. And let's go bring in our race winner, Cody Ernest. Cody, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
Well, you had to earn that one. You had all sorts of different folks up there battling with you, and it looked like all the red cars were attacking you at one point.
Yeah, that race was pretty good. I mean, I don't really like starting up front and then win a race. I feel like I didn't have to earn it. I'd rather start in the back, you know, and then.
Well, I got a tip for you to help with that. You ready?
Yeah, what's that?
Don't crash out of feature 1.
Yeah, I know that, right?
Then you won't have that problem.
I was just telling the other dude. I was like, my cat was literally running around my room, and I don't have a shifter. I use a controller to shift the gears up and down, and it literally like ran on top of my controller and shifted my car into neutral. So I was like, oh crap, like what's going on? 'Cause I didn't even notice it, and then when I shifted into the gear, I hit that tire and broke my front end. So I was like, well, that sucks.
It was even weirder on our screen when we were watching it. You don't even hit the tire; you just drive by it, and all of a sudden your suspension breaks. It's weird.
That's weird. Yeah, on mine, the whole left side of my car went up.
But
so.
you say you didn't earn it, but they made you earn it. They were Damon Nagel and Cody Cleaver were all over you.
Yeah.
They were. I think you earned it.
They were. I don't like starting up front. Even in, like, no matter what, even in officials, anything.
I'll
I don't
tell
like
you what, if you feel that badly about it, there's always the option of just going into the pits under the first caution and you'll come out in the back.
Good, right?
Yeah, you totally good. If you felt that badly about it.
No, but it was a good race. It really was.
TN4, you got the friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for your win tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone over at TNT. I'd like to thank Always Racing and Flow Vision and you guys for always doing this.
It's 2 weeks in a row you pick up a win. Are we going to see Mr. Yates come back?
I don't know. I don't know what his plan is. I'll have to see if he's coming or what's going on.
Yeah, go bend his ear and tell him you're kicking butt over here and someone needs to come put you in check.
Yeah.
All right, Cody. Congrats on the win tonight, and we'll see you back here next week.
Hey, keep us up. I could just get taken out, right?
I mean, it's always possible. All right, Cody. See you next week.
Yep, have a good night.
Cody Ernest in the 88 picking up the win tonight. Have to thank everyone for coming out and racing tonight. Let's real quickly look at our final results from Lucas Oil Speedway, not to be confused with Lucas Oil Raceway. They are two different places. One is asphalt, one is dirt. Good to know, right? Shazam. Thank you, William. Cody Ernest, Damon Nagel, Ian Montrose, Joey Brewer, Cody Cleaver, Nathan Lafayette, Scott Elston, Michael Brophy, which is what I'm going to call him until I get confirmation otherwise. Ethan Evers ended up breaking the car and comes home 16 laps down in 9th. But Ethan out there giving this dirt a try, and I appreciate him for that. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast for the Rev Sim Shop Dirt Street Stock Series. That is one hell of a tongue twister. We should make a challenge to say that 3 times fast. Person that says it the fastest without fucking up gets a prize. Wouldn't that be great? I think that'd be a great sponsor promotion right there. Let's go ahead and pay the bills. We have Wild Horse Broadcasting doing our ARCA series on Mondays. We have Rev Sim Shop doing this dirt race you just watched, the RevSimShop.com Dirt Street Stock Tour. Man. We have Labor 12 putting on our truck race here in about an hour. And then we have Arc Music putting on our Wednesday Gen 4 Cup Series. Fort Worth Screen Printing does our Xfinity series on Tuesday. Check them out at fwscreen.com. Then we have goldeneaglesyrup.com does our Friday Super Speedway series. And then late Friday nights, we have CTC Race Network doing our IndyCar broadcast. Appreciate all those folks. It helps our series go round. Thank you very much to each and every one of you for watching tonight, and we will see you on the other side in the next race. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.